This week in memes, the internet's confusion is at an all-time high as they try to decipher why millennial humor seems to be nothing but depression, social anxiety, and sadness. It's not like everything we meme about is just running into certain death and being excited about it. Also, September 20th is fast approaching, and the raid of Area 51 is scheduled to be the largest collection of Kyles, Naruto running into almost certain death, and boy am I excited about it. You're contradicting yourself.
Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go. Going new, and the search is a mystery.
Earlier this week, I saw a video by Wisecrack titled "The Raid of Area 51 and the Rise of Depression Memes," in which Jared takes a look at why it is that millennials are so obsessed with just giving up their own lives and seeing absolutely no purpose in taking a look at the optimistic view on whatever minor inconvenience might be bugging them that day. Jared said that the storming of Area 51 was
a dark joke about gleefully signing up for what is essentially a suicide mission. Every 5 seconds, a new meme pops up on the Facebook event, ironically strategizing their entrance, and of course, coyly commenting how people's commitment to irony may outweigh their desire to live.
Jared takes the time to explain exactly what is sad posting, aka sad posting, aka the only memes that make me feel anything anymore, and draws parallels to the Underground Man from the book Notes from the Underground. I do think it also has one more aspect to it, and it's called Gallows Humor. If you're on my channel, I'm sure you're already familiar with dark humor, and no, I don't mean Dave Chappelle's new Netflix special. It was great, by the way. You should watch it. Dark humor takes a look at life-threatening, disastrous, and/or terrifying situations in everyday life and tries to make light of it. Sometimes it just makes terrible jokes about it, but it's about that subject matter. Gallows humor is a form of dark humor that's a little bit more specific. Gallows humor is specifically made by the person who is in that terrible, life-threatening situation. It'd be like a dead baby joke if the dead baby was the one joking about it. You see it very frequently in shows like Orange is the New Black, and of course, pretty much anytime Tyrion's about to die in Game of Thrones.
I made the bald man cry. Into the turtle stew, which I do believe my sister ate, at least I hope she did. I once brought a jackass and a honeycomb into a brothel.
Silence! What happened next?
Now, Tyrion, of course, is just making general jokes while on the brink of death, and that's like the best example I could find in pop culture. But proper gallows humor is typically joking about the fact that impending doom is appending on the fact that you're gonna die, basically, or something terrible is gonna happen.
3 whole weeks at my new law school in London. I'm tired. I'm dying inside.
Imagine, if you will, you're a coroner, right? At like a police station. The only thing you're doing day in and day out is dealing with dead bodies or whatever. Eventually, you might start to make some jokes just to keep yourself sane, you know? Turn the dude into a sock puppet, or hey, how you doing? Oh, you're feeling kind of cold. You know, just stupid stuff like that. That would be incredibly inappropriate if you were just seeing a dead body for the first time. But because you have to deal with this thing day in and day out, you develop gallows humor. All right, I was going to play this Pete Davidson clip, but it immediately got copyright claimed, and I don't want to deal with it. So basically, he's talking about when he was 7 years old, his dad died, and his mom didn't really know how to deal with it, so she just bought him a PlayStation, and he was like, yeah, that's fine. Cool, dad's dead, got a PlayStation, no problem. And then he was like, honestly, I'd be willing to push my mom down the stairs if it got me a PS3. Like, is this just how stuff works now? I believe this is what's happening with millennials. A combination of student debt and loans and an absolutely destroyed housing market has left us with a sense of humor that other people can't understand because they didn't have this shit economy to make them want to kill themselves. It's not a millennial thing. It's not that boomers just don't understand the internet. It's a coping mechanism. Do you see the shit I need to put up with? Stop buying avocado toast if you want to afford a home. Oh, that's the problem. Oh, it's not the fact that you guys bought houses for 30 grand that are now worth millions and nobody's selling them at a reasonable price. It's the fact that I've been spending $35,000 a year on avocado toast. Stupid me. Thank you, economists. This is the kind of logic that makes me want to Naruto run headfirst into a military base. Anyway, a big part of helping with depression is doing your best to try and stay optimistic. So, you know, there are probably some upsides to this whole storming Area 51. The main one being we might actually get to clap some alien cheeks, you know? No?
I have crippling depression.
Out here in the hot deserts of Nevada or New Mexico, I don't know where Area 51 is. I'm a journalist though, don't worry. It's hot. You either gotta find a way to off yourself or the heat's gonna do it for you. And if you're asking me, I wanna go out on my own terms. So let's take a look at some depressing memes. Hey, look at that one. That's a depressing meme. Look at how depressing that is. Look at this one. You know, I used to want to wish for a snow day, but now I legitimately hope that an ice truck plows into the side of my school bus, killing me instantly. That is the #1 thing on my list. Hey Santa, what do I want for Christmas? One of these. Just whatever, I'll figure it out in editing. One of this. Now, September is National Suicide Prevention and Awareness Month, and I don't want to end this video with nothing but sad notes for you. So, down in the description, I've left the phone number to the National Suicide Hotline. If you're ever feeling sad or depressed, take that phone number, pop it into Spotify, and listen to the song by Logic to remind you just how bad life can really get. Always makes me feel better. I'll catch you guys next week. Peace.